No, your eyes are not deceiving you guys. While this definitely says the Doritos Cool Ranch Papadilla on the outside of this box, that's obviously not what's in it, although that would be pretty tasty if it was, considering I have reviewed that one in the past. You can find that in the playlist jumping up on your screen right now. But guys, for today, it's all about the dessert action, and in this case, the all-new Twix Papa Bites. So stay tuned because it's up next for you. I'm Ian K, and you're about to peep this out. Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Yes, warm, fresh baked dough, guys. This is already starting off pretty awesome in the presentation department. Feast your eyes on these. It's the all-new Twix Papa Bites, and I gotta say, looking very, very appetizing. Let me break this one on down for you before we get fully into them. Well, this is definitely smelling like a pretty decadent dessert, guys. The Twix Papa Bites, an 8-piece order described as a perfect combo of pillowy fresh dough baked with bits of Twix cookie bars and then rolled into one. And I gotta say, guys, the presentation is looking pretty nice. It's actually already drizzled with some caramel sauce, but you do get some for dipping on the side, so a lovely situation there. But guys, again, the aroma is very nice. It smells like dessert, that caramel is pretty strong, and overall the presentation's looking pretty good on this 8-piece order. So let's not waste any more time on this one. Let's get into it. Guys, these are the all-new Twix Papa Bites here at Papa John's. Let's peep out this flavor. Yeah, who doesn't love warm, fresh baked dough, guys? These are looking really, really nice. And considering Twix on top of it, that's gotta be a beautiful thing, guys. I have to say, I'm kind of surprised they waited this long to come out with different candy bar versions of something like this, considering they've done the Oreo Bites version in the past, which you're probably seeing up on the screen here right now. Definitely check that one out. It was pretty tasty. So regardless for how long it's taken them to expand their dessert lineup, especially with some name brand Twix goodness, at least it's finally here, right? So let me pick up one of these and we'll get this going. And wow, these definitely feel pillowy, guys. Pillowy goodness for sure, looking really nice. Take a look at that with a little drizzle of the caramel on the top and some Twix action right there in the middle. Looking very nice, almost like the center of a Cinnabon actually, the way it kind of looks. Very lovely. So here we go, it's the Twix Papa Bites over here at Papa John's. Let's peep this out. That Twix action, I took out the whole center. That's tasty. Yeah, the flavor is pretty strong on this, guys, and as you can see on the inside, I took out pretty much everything there, but that caramel drizzle, just the right amount of sweetness, and of course the nice soft dough on the inside of this one as well. The light, slight pull that I'm kind of getting from the outside of it is nice when you bite into it, but guys, very nice with that Twix action. A beautiful situation indeed. Let's keep going in, guys. Pretty tasty. Tasty, tasty. You know, I gotta say, I really hope this is the start of something pretty nice over here at Papa John's with some different candy bars, because I'm already looking forward to a Snickers variation of this one. So let's go for a little dipping action now. I think it is time. Even though it's got it, you can never have too much extra. Look at that, guys. Very thick on that caramel sauce. This is looking pretty decadent. Really, really nice. Let's give it a shot with a little extra dose of caramel. Here we go. Wow. You're gonna dig this, I already know it. Man, banging. This one actually had a little bit more of that Twix action on the inside, guys. So I'm glad there's an 8-piece order of this goodness because the flavor is pretty awesome on these. They're very poppable, and again, the softness that I'm getting from the actual dough itself, little pull when you bite into it, and then you get really soft as you get further down. A lovely situation indeed, guys. This is very, very tasty. So let's go for one more bite. We'll wrap this little quickie review with the rating coming up next. But guys, a fun little dessert over here at Papa John's. And I gotta say again, this is already making me fiend for a Snickers variation with some nuts on the inside of this one. You gotta do that, Papa John's, if you're watching this. These are very, very tasty. Let's go for one more bite and we'll wrap this one up. Hang on. Well, it's flavorful, it's decadent, especially when you dip it into more of that caramel sauce. And overall, guys, I have to say this is actually better than the Oreo Bites. There's just more going on with this one, and you can really taste that Twix pretty beautifully. Again, the softness of the dough is pretty amazing. And I have to say, overall, not a bad value for $5. You get 8 of these little guys, and they're packed pretty nicely. A high recommendation to give this one a shot. So with that said, I'm gonna have to give the Twix Papa Bites a pretty rock solid 9 out of 10. Guys, while Twix is not my all-time favorite candy bar, Snickers is naturally. What this does, it does very, very well. The combination of that pillowy dough that they describe it as really is that on the inside, especially with just a little bit of the pull on the outside when you bite into it. But it's got a nice amount of that Twix goodness on the inside, and of course the drizzle of caramel is a lovely situation. Thankfully, you get more of that to dip into. I would highly recommend doing that. It's a super delicious dessert item, and for $5, it's not a bad value either. Very tasty on that. Alright, so do me a quick favor like always, drop those comments down below, along with letting me know if you're going to be giving these a shot. Let me know if Twix is your all-time favorite candy bar, and if it's not, what candy bar would you like to see this made into over here at Papa John's? You already know my vote, it's got to be Snickers all the way. But what do you guys think? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high quality foodie feature for you here on Peep the Sal Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Hey, thanks for checking out this review, guys. But just in case you didn't see the one I did before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's going to recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.